It seemed like Jamie Dornan, the elegant Christian Grey of 50 Shades of Grey, would forever be the symbol of glamour on the big screen. However, a shocking revelation has just shocked the global entertainment industry. Jamie had been secretly having an affair with a famous female director for nearly 2 years, while filming The Tourist and still publicly calling himself a family man. Backstage sources revealed that this relationship was not just a personal affair but also influenced casting decisions and production schedules. He used his influence to protect her from the #MeToo scandal last year, an anonymous staff member from the film crew revealed. Everything fell apart when Jamie's wife, Amelia Warner, came across a series of encrypted emails on her daughter's tablet, revealing the whole truth. She left the Notting Hill mansion that night, taking 3 children with her. Global fans, especially those who love the image of the perfect man, have begun to turn their backs on him. The hashtag justice for Amelia has climbed to the top of Twitter's trending list within 3 hours. Campaigns to boycott Jamie have spread, forcing him to cancel a series of interviews for the upcoming film. Currently, Jamie's representative only responded briefly, no comment. Meanwhile, paparazzi caught him appearing alone, without a wedding ring, at a bar in Italy, a place he once promised his wife that he would only visit if she was with him. Can Jamie Dornan turn things around and regain the trust of his fans? Or is this an irreversible slide in his illustrious career? Part 2. When everything goes wrong, the truth is more than a movie. While the wave of outrage has not yet cooled down, Jamie Dornan suddenly appeared at a charity event in London, with a haggard face, dark circles under his eyes, no makeup, far from his usual polished image. And then, he officially spoke out. "I kept quiet because I didn't want to turn my pain into a public pastime. But now, when the falsehoods have pushed my family to the brink, I can't help but speak out." In a 3-minute video posted on Instagram, Jamie revealed a completely opposite truth. He is the victim of a blackmail and defamation plot from the female director, who was rejected for her love and the main director role in the project that Jamie was the executive producer. He presented evidence of text messages, doctored photos, and even a recording of the night the third party tried to force him into a deal of sex for power. The twist sent a cold shower through the showbiz world. His wife Amelia also posted a story. "We've been through some dark times, but I've never stopped believing in him. The truth will always prevail." Part 3. The Return of a Phoenix, Jamie Dornan comebacks with the greatest showbiz reverse of 2025. Less than 3 months after his scandalous breakout and global media turnaround, Jamie Dornan quietly returned to the set, this time with the toughest role of his career, a wrongly accused politician facing off against a hostile media in The Mirror Lies, inspired directly by his own personal experiences. And then, in an unexpected twist, Jamie Dornan won the Best Actor award at the Cannes Film Festival, his name announced to a standing ovation. "I thought I would never stand here again. But maybe, falling down doesn't mean the end. There are truths that must be revealed through tears, blood, and the light of the silver screen." Jamie emotionally spoke, clutching the golden trophy as if embracing his own life. The scandal becomes a global documentary series. Immediately, Netflix announced the release of the documentary series, Grey, Not Guilty, recreating the entire journey from falling to the bottom of the abyss to bouncing back like a spring of Jamie Dornan. The series entered the global top 10 after only 48 hours, with a record rating. Fire 96% Rotten Tomatoes. Fire 8.8, 10 IMDb. The girl behind the trap, exposed before the law. The woman who caused Jamie to suffer, director Clarissa G. has been charged with 7 crimes: evidence tampering, blackmail, defamation, and unlawful interference with another person's privacy. The trial is scheduled to take place later this year, and Jamie will testify. Jamie's lawyer shared, "We are not seeking revenge, but justice and truth. And Jamie has done that without having to pay the price of hatred." Global fans call him Jamie the Redeemed. The online community, from burning pictures and tearing up posters, has now returned to printing shirts, erecting statues, and rewriting tributes. Comments like, "Speech balloon, he taught us not to believe in sensational headlines." "Speech balloon, I was wrong, and I am proud that I now support a man who dares to stand up, not only for himself but for many people who have been wronged." From tragedy to legend, Jamie Dornan is now more than Christian Grey. Leaving behind doubts, Jamie has become a new symbol of rebirth, not with a perfect body or a handsome face, but with true manhood. Daring to face, daring to tell the truth, and daring to move on. Part 4. The Call from Gotham. Jamie Dornan becomes the new Batman of Warner Brothers. After a series of resounding successes from The Mirror Lies and Grey, Not Guilty, Jamie Dornan continues to make Hollywood explode when Warner Brothers officially announced him as the actor playing the next Batman, in the reboot project called Batman: Shadow Within. The film's director, Denis Villeneuve, said, "We don't need a handsome Batman. We need a Bruce Wayne who was misunderstood, who lost everything, and still chose to stand up. Jamie Dornan doesn't need to act, because he is that person." Reactions from public opinion. Haters become fans, fans become fans fire. Speech balloon. From being ruined by scandal, Jamie is now a symbol of justice, just like Batman. Speech balloon. He understands darkness, and that's what makes a Batman immortal. Speech balloon. Hollywood, watch out. Jamie is about to dominate every franchise. Not only fans, many Hollywood stars also voiced their support. Hugh Jackman. "I used to think no one could surpass Christian Bale. Now I think differently." Zoe Kravitz, former Catwoman. "Jamie has the eyes of someone who has been through hell. He's perfect for this role." Biggest twist plot. Clarissa G. Jamie's half-sister? Just as Jamie was practicing martial arts, climbing ropes, and practicing his Batman voice, a leaked court document revealed that Clarissa G. and Jamie Dornan's DNA was 50% similar. Clarissa's lawyer immediately spoke up. She was just trying to protect her inheritance from a mysterious father in the British entertainment industry who abandoned her two children and let them grow up as unknowing enemies. Part 5. The Shadow Within strikes twice. Batman fights himself in real life. As the film, Batman: Shadow Within, enters its first week of filming, another shockwave erupts that leaves the entire production team reeling. Clarissa G. has been officially cast as the main villain, the Black Widow, a media manipulator who uses scandal to control Gotham's underworld. The greatest paradox in cinema history: two half-brothers. One embodies justice, the other is the embodiment of lies. Variety headlined on the front page. TENSIONATE behind the scenes. Clarissa appeared on set in her legendary black suit, coldly looking at Jamie and exclaiming, "You don't think I'll pass up the chance to act with you, do you?" Jamie, after a few seconds of silence, turned around, her eyes were no longer afraid. "If you want to fight, let's fight in front of the camera. But behind the camera, I'm still a real person." The whole crew held their breath. Villeneuve quietly whispered to his assistant, "Let's shoot. No need to act. This is real cinema." Leaked news. Jamie was forced to keep silent about his true identity for 20 years. An internal document from the law firm Blackthorne Company leaked by hackers, revealing that Jamie Dornan knew about Clarissa's identity since 2004, but was forced to sign a confidentiality agreement, with a clause that threatened his career if he revealed it. Who was behind that contract? Right Finger, a high-ranking figure who once ran Universal Pictures, and is also the biological father of both of them. The mid-century confrontation will be filmed live in Shadow Within 2. Villeneuve confirmed. The Batman sequel will no longer be a film, but a live event. Truth, family, betrayal and rebirth, they will all be there. Jamie and Clarissa are no longer actors. They are icons. Netflix also released the next blockbuster trailer. Movie Camera: The Blood Script. When Family Becomes Fiction, a 6-episode series about the mysterious, haunting and dangerous relationship between Jamie and Clarissa, incorporating both real behind-the-scenes footage and movie scenes. Hollywood is shocked. American fans call it a civil war of real and fake. Speech balloon. This is the MCU, but the real version hurts. Speech balloon. Jamie Dornan is the only actor who dares to star in his own biopic when the movie is not finished. Speech balloon. Clarissa may be a villain, but she is the most memorable villain since Joker.